idiots. Welcome to the Wildwood sessions here at Illage Idiot Studios, Charlotte's very own DIY studio for DIY artists. We're super happy that you're here. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to have a fun time here tonight with Camp Calico, so let's get those fun times rolling. Here's Camp Calico.
Circling around the sun. We're all terrified, all lost our minds to the void. And we've been coming down from drowning out all the noise. Why are we always searching for something to scare away the thought? Why are we always fighting the craving to tear ourselves apart? When will we run the feeling? Chance on an esoteric love. Is there an answer waiting just on the other side? 'Cause we're all terrified, all lost our minds to the void. And we've been coming down from drowning out all the noise. When will we shed the burden of knowing the ending from the start? All of the constant static, masking the whimpering of the heart. Will we devolve our senses, uncover the unapparent love? What are the consequences just on the other side? 'Cause we're all terrified, all lost our minds to the void. And we've been coming down from drowning out all the noise. You know we are terrified. 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 All right, this next one is our last song. far. Lately, I've been fading, chasing all the memories from when the days were long. Maybe I've been jaded, trying to be perfect, but everything feels wrong. Tell me if I'm too far. Thank you.
Big thanks to Camp Calico, and big thanks to you for tuning in. Be sure you stick around. We'll have an interview portion right after this short video by Alex Lippert.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you to not go for it because me personally, I'm a big believer in believing in things, but let me tell you what, good buddy, this is not gonna end the way that you want it to. Look, I don't have all day. There's a field trip coming to the beach in an hour, and the lifeguard is almost off duty. I'll do a countdown. We can do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Go for it. Go. Alright, if you want to wait, I'll wait.
Shit.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. And great job, y'all. You sounded fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. We had fun doing it.
Yeah, that was a really fun set. Man, I'm super impressed with how you hit that last note. It was so intense. You go so hard, and then you end so gently. That was really impressive.
Yeah, there's some dynamics in it for sure.
Yeah. It must be your unique vocal warm-ups that you were doing before the show.
I was doing my unique vocal warm-ups
Yeah.
where I play the trumpet instead of singing. Look, I've done vocal warm-ups for years, and they just I never seem to actually feel warmed up until I've sung for maybe 30, 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I play the trumpet for 10 minutes, I feel like I just sang for an hour, and I just feel super warmed up. So I was annoyingly playing the trumpet right by your head earlier.
A little loud. A little loud.
It was a little loud.
little loud.
I didn't say I'm good at the trumpet, but it does warm up my voice.
Did you play the trumpet in a band or in school or anything?
No, I just picked it up literally I borrowed Nate's trumpet a couple months ago.
I was gonna say there's another trumpeter in the band, right?
That's Riley over here.
Riley,
I
yes.
mean, and Nate too.
Yeah. We might pivot into a brass band
We're
too.
all
Actually,
wow,
secretly
what a
trumpet players.
direction, yeah.
I did play the trombone briefly in middle school.
Okay, all right.
And it was awful, but I guess I knew how to do the lip thing. I guess going into the trumpet.
Embouchure.
Yeah, embouchure.
Embouchure. Yeah,
exactly.
That's one of those like aglet.
Yeah, one of those words.
One of those words.
It's kind of fun to say, but you're not 100% sure what it means.
No. There's also another word for the little useless handles on jugs of maple syrup and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
I don't remember that one, so
Ooh,
if
yeah.
you remember it online, tell me in the comments. But yeah, so wonderful. I loved your sound. I thought that it was really very clean, super tight. All of you are very well tuned in with each other. How do you manage that? How do you come together to play so cleanly?
It's very thought out. It's not by accident.
I'd say it's mostly Josh's professionalism doing audio engineering. He has just the whole setup just ready to go for us. We just plug in. And it's I can hear everything perfectly. So it helps a lot.
It definitely does help to be prepared on the technical side. On top of that, we're just really intentional about all the parts that we write. I feel like we put a lot of effort into like even like little moments of like just like a transition will like really coordinate. We'll spend like so long. We'll spend like
we may
an
have just-
hour doing like a 3-second transition in a song, and we're like just to get it to be like interesting and unique and cool and tight. So like there really aren't any like notes or hits in that whole set that we don't like rehearse that way pretty much.
Yeah.
Maybe a few little here and there, but it's like 90% like we kind of drill it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, not a lot of riffing going on amongst you.
Our family and loved ones are like, "Where are you? Why aren't you home?" It's like, we gotta find the chord.
We've had some
Is it a
late-night
9 or is it
sessions
an
for
ad
sure.
7?
Yeah.
Well, I think what's fun about our rehearsals is we'll go deep down the rabbit hole. Like we will get out there, very exploratory. But like Josh said, everything is very intentional, very thought-based music decisions. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, once you find something that you like, you really lock into
yeah.
it.
And if we don't all like it, we'll put it to a vote and
Yeah.
move on. But
It's very democratic.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, we spent like I think just this past week we probably spent like 4 hours working on like this like 15-second intro.
he's not exaggerating. 15 seconds.
It's like such a short part. I think it's the first part of the song that people hear, you know. It's like arguably the most important part.
Yeah.
So we're gonna spend 4 hours on it, and then we'll spend like 30 minutes on the rest of the song.
But we'll get very lost in it. Next thing you know, it's 11 p.m. on a school night. Like, not the vibe every
I
week.
didn't do my homework yet.
Well, I mean, I think the intentional level like really shines through in your music. I also like how you spend so much time being very intentional on one thing, and then like there's another like this is just so silly like we had the discussion about the shoes earlier, and like like it's just where do you spend your energy? You
Yeah.
know?
I guess not on matching shoes.
Not on matching shoes.
Next
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Next time.
I mean, we'll get there one day.
You know,
Don't
but
worry.
the shoes are like a good metaphor for the flavors. You know, the
Yeah.
different flavors that are coming into the sound that each of you are bringing to the band. And I know Riley, you're a newer addition playing guitar. Tell me about what it's been like working with these guys and how you got to be here.
Yeah, so I jumped in the last few gigs here, and yeah, what y'all were talking about with like the professionalism and keeping everything organized and like very diplomatic and working together. I think those were the things that were kind of like sticking out to me. I was like, all right, this is a pretty cool band. Like
Really
their
do, yeah.
dynamic is pretty cool to be a part of and see. So yeah.
Yeah. And I know that the two of you, Sam and Josh, were in a ensemble prior to Camp Calico.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been in a few different things together over the years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was doing that more of a solo thing for a while, and Sam was always jumping in and playing drums for the live shows. And then we actually needed a bass player, and that's Nate came to one of our shows when we didn't have a bass player. He's like, y'all need a bass player?
I don't know if I've
And we
ever
were like,
told you
let's
guys
start a
this.
new band.
I didn't really play much bass before then, but I was like, I think I could do that. And then they were like, okay, come audition. I was like, oh no, I got to learn how to play bass.
Yeah.
The truth comes out.
Well, we're all multi-instrumentalists to some extent, and I think that we all kind of like work together on writing everybody's parts. I think that's kind of part of what makes our sound unique, is that it's not like, here's your instrument, go do that, and I'll stay over here and do mine. It's very like collaborative. Like Sam will come up with keys parts, and I'll come up with drum parts, and I mean everybody's just working on everything collaboratively, and we're always like trying anything that anybody brings to the table. If they're even if we think it's like, even if I'm like, that's a dumb idea, let's try it and
try it,
try to
yeah.
make it sound good.
We gotta make sure it's very dumb
make sure
before
it's
before we throw it away. Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes it seems really dumb, but if you nail it, it's cool.
That's when we get down those rabbit holes, and we're like, well, wait, what if we try this? We have to try like every single possible combination. Okay, bass doesn't play.
Yeah.
Everyone else plays. Okay, no, bass and drums don't play. Everyone else plays.
The guitar comes in on the offbeat.
Yeah.
It's like,
Add a mandolin, add a ukulele,
Yeah.
add a ton of reverb.
That
Now
sounds
take
like
them all out.
it sounds like the five of you really stoke each other's like fires for just getting into the nitty gritty and
Yeah.
which is a nice to be on the same level with each other on that. I know that can be kind of grating in some circumstances, but like but to do it with something that you like really are vibing with, like you're just getting your hands in it, it's really nice.
I think it really boils down to just like a general lack of ego when we're working on stuff together, like we definitely don't all share the same opinion on what sounds good. But I think that's good because it's like process by elimination. Like if we can find something that we all agree on, then it must slap. Because like we don't all like the exact same sound.
Yeah.
And therefore we're not just like always going to go down the same path. We're always challenging each other, pushing each other to like rethink where we might naturally want to go. I think that's part of what like ultimately, I think like the fact that we're so different, but we're willing to like hear each other out and try and like find something that everybody agrees is good is kind of what pushes us to be the best that we can be.
Yeah. Hunter, does the cat have a name?
The cat does not have a name.
The cat doesn't have a
Just
name.
my little glowing IKEA cat.
Yeah.
So, thanks to whatever family member bought this for me many Christmases ago. Prized possession.
Yeah, it's really, really the like little mascot of the
Right.
of the whole thing.
Yeah, we do like we got a few little props. We got a couple of flowers.
It's nice to add like just a little
Building the
sprinkle
scenery
of
around the
ambiance.
music.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
I gotta
right.
feel like we're at home anytime we're playing a gig.
Yeah. You bring a blankie and like, you know,
Exactly.
your security water bottle and like, you know,
Snuggie set.
Bring the
Yes.
trumpet.
And the trumpet.
It's my security trumpet. You'd call it my security trumpet. And I was like, maybe it is my security trumpet.
I didn't realize how much I needed this.
Because I just gotta step outside I gotta take a puff.
Yeah.
Just like the door closed.
It's like here through the door.
Yeah, Josh is really going through it. It's
been a
Go
week.
check on him.
Oh man.
So I know that there's not anything immediately coming down the pipeline, but you mentioned that you are working towards releasing something hopefully soon.
Yeah, we don't really have too many shows that are coming up. We're kind of taking a break from that for now to just really focus on writing the best possible songs that we can and just like dedicate all the available time and energy that we have towards that at this point.
It seems like you need a lot of time, you know, just to get through
Honestly.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need about like 2 years of song. I think if we had 2 years of song, we'd use all of it.
Right.
Kind of need to put some limitations on ourselves, probably.
Well, that's a great. I mean, it's a great summer project, and we hope that we see something come out from y'all soon.
Yeah, probably by early summer we'll
Yeah.
have some new stuff released.
Cool. And until then, we can listen to some singles that you have up online now on Spotify and other
Yeah.
platforms.
Yeah, we have 4 songs out right now. You heard all 4 of them tonight, as well as 4 unreleased songs. So you can check those out online.
Great.
Camp Calico.
Camp Calico.
That's Calico.
Well, thank you all very much for being with us. We had a wonderful time with you tonight.
And thanks for having
Us
us.
too.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Absolutely.
It was cool.
And if you like what you saw here on Illage Video, we would love to have you either in front of the camera or behind it. You can contact us on our Instagram or fill out an artist interest form. You can find that on our link tree. And I'd like to take a second to thank all of our helpers tonight. We had Noah and Angie on camera. We had Josh and Christina back in the control room, and a countless number of supporters and invisible ghost friends that help us out along the way. We couldn't do it without you, and we're really grateful for your support. I have been your host, Stevie. Thank you very much for tuning in, and don't forget to tune in again next week. We've got one more show lined up for you at the end of this Wildwood's inaugural season. So make sure you come in, tune in for that. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Have a good night. Great job, y'all.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
Yeah.
That was cool.
This place is such a vibe.
So
Thanks.
cozy.
Yeah,
So
super
cozy.
Yeah. So before you leave, we would love to have you sign the wall in the back.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
our band's sign back there, and then if we could get a group photo with you guys, and then one with all of us
Yeah,
and the
cool.
crew.
Awesome.
That'd be
We'd
awesome.
we'd
Brought you
to do
guys a
that.
gift.
Yay! Thank you. We've actually